here. What about wide receivers? Who kind of jumped? I know you mentioned Metcalf, but he's likely not going to be there because of how good and how freakishly athletic he was. Who are somebody that the Browns may look at wide receiver?
A ton of interesting options. Hakeem Butler, the kid from Iowa State, long, very long, one of the crazier body types in terms of the position, 6'6", 220, has the huge hands, all of those things. He's going to be in play there in the second round. Another kid later on that you might hear about, Andy Isabella, out of UMass. He's a Northeast Ohio kid from Mayfield. There's a lot of connection to the Browns. I think they might be interested in his speed. He actually clocked in about a 4.3, 140. So he's another name to pay attention to. And then I think that they're also going to like the kid out of South Carolina, Deebo Samuel, who's a really good inside-outside player who can run really well, has just good playmaking ability and special teams too, quick fluid hips, quick feet, all those things you want. Deebo Samuel's a name to pay attention to under the radar. But there are a ton of really good names. Emmanuel Hall out of Missouri. That the Browns, if they're looking wide receiver in this draft and they don't want to do it early, come rounds 3, 4, 5, there's going to be, and the Browns have some extra picks in those territories too. Just moved up, like you mentioned earlier, got into the 4th round again. Going to have some fun choices there at wide receiver if they want to supplement that Tyrell Williams signing.
Do you think the trade that includes Zeitler to the Giants precludes them from going out and getting Odell Beckham Jr.? I know Gettleman said he wasn't going to trade him. There was that rumor a couple days ago about the Browns potentially going ahead and getting Odell Beckham Jr. Do you think that kind of is still alive? Is it dead? Where do you think that stands?
It's tough to say because a lot of those talks seem to hinge on Kevin Zeitler being a big part of that deal. I would never say never. It seems as though John Dorsey understands that this window with Mayfield on a rookie contract for the next 3 years is going to be an imperative time for the franchise to capitalize on the dollars that are available to them. I'm not sure on Odell. He's as good a playmaker at wide receiver as you could possibly find in the NFL. If they really want to surround Mayfield with that, that exclusive top end talent, he could get it done with draft picks. But then you just have to weigh whether you want to risk a couple first-round picks, which is what it might take, and take on that contract. So I wouldn't say it's done, Dave, but I wouldn't feel as good about it as I felt about it a couple days ago.